it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view. There's something special here, you feel it too. Morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view. There's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. City so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view. There's something special here, you feel it too. Morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view. There's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city.
Okay. All right. Why? Where am I? Where am I? There I am. Good morning, Frederick. Goodness, I got to get that right. How are you today? It is Thursday, the 15th of January. I'm your host, Dani Gurrie, of this wonderful show all about Frederick. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. It's kind of a gray day today. The sun was out a little bit this morning, but there we go. We got the blurry, dreary winter gray. That is exactly what we are today. All right. Let's talk about what is happening on the show today. We're going to have our morning roundup with Bob and AJ coming up, giving you kind of what was going on while you were sleeping. And then I'm going to go over what's happening in Frederick. It is a calendar that I manage called the Everything Frederick calendar. And you can access it anytime. If you see that link, there's also a direct link right in the show you're watching right now. And you can look at that calendar every single day and access it, because there's tons more events that go on in and around Frederick than I bring to you during the show. Then I have a special double interview with Rhonda Russo and Terri Rodabaugh from Lifting the Veil podcast. They are paranormal investigators / mediums. And we had a really fun conversation last night, and I had a good time with them. And I think it's so interesting. So we're gonna go with them today. When you buy the Good Morning Frederick merch at 401 North Market Street, Relay for Life of Frederick County gets the proceeds, which we like to do. You get something and they get something. All right, let's go ahead and kick off this Thursday for reals.
Sponsored by Fusion Car Wash. Now with 2 locations in Frederick to serve you. One on Spectrum Drive near the FSK Mall, which is a full-service location. And TJ Drive with self-serve vacuums. Download the free Fusion Car Wash app and sign up for a monthly membership. And you can keep all your cars clean daily. FusionCarWash.com.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what is happening with my hair today. Goodness. I'm all discombobulated. All right. Let's find out what happened while you were sleeping with our morning roundup.
It's time for the Morning Roundup with Dani, Bob, and Randy. Here to get you caught up with everything you missed overnight on Good Morning Frederick. Sponsored by Maryland Lottery. Tons of ways to win. Hot scratch-offs like Big Money, where a $5 ticket could net you $50,000, or the $2 Monopoly ticket with a top prize of $10,000. Go to mdlottery.com for all the details. Plus,
You can download the app and scan your tickets to see if you're a winner. Must be 18 to play. Please play responsibly.
Ah, yes. Here we are. Good morning.
Good morning. Is that a Good Morning Frederick challenge coin that they use to scrape off
Scratch
that
off?
lottery ticket?
Yeah, I guess I need to get some. Maybe that'll change my luck.
Speaking of hair, woo, I put on a hoodie this morning because it was so windy, and it just, never mind.
Yeah.
Dani, I don't know if you're coming by work today, but the police will be here. I am filing a report. Somebody stole my reading glasses. And
oh my God! Is he wearing them right now?
They're on Dani's desk. I didn't want to put them in the studio because I didn't want to put them in the studio because they could have disappeared.
That's
Dude,
okay.
You have like 60 pairs of those things everywhere.
I do. I wasn't worried about it.
I'm not talking about you, Bob. I'm talking about AJ.
Well, yes, but he came in and he was like, "You got any readers?"
I didn't say. By the way, I just said, "Do you have any?" You said, "Yeah." You didn't say return them. So I mean,
you thought he just gave them to you.
It's kind of implied, but that's okay.
Right.
Yeah. Well, now that he's playing country music, he's kind of a gunslinger.
I guess he is. Yeah.
Lives by his own code.
They're on Dani's desk if you need them.
I don't need them. You're welcome. My wife buys them by the dozen for me.
Yeah.
I get a big box.
He buys
from
them
Amazon
every time he goes to the dollar store. He's got literally 30 or 40 pair all over the place. And he never has them when he needs them.
I said, "What number is it?" He's like, "I don't know, 120, 250, 340, 180. There's something."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Well, that's like every one you can get." So
yeah, they are actually. I think they're 175s.
Yeah, 175 is good for the computer stuff.
Yeah, it is good for computers.
Shouting out good morning to Mama Cone, who is watching and rating every show we do. So we'll see what she thinks.
Does Mama Cone have her own Mama Cone Minute?
Oh, we need to get her a Mama Cone Minute. That's a good segment. Yes. Yeah, I love it. Her Mama Cone Minute would be for AJ to stop stealing her readers. So
it'd be like, hold on, we can come up with names. The Mama Cone Mouth Off.
There are times I'm sure she would really enjoy that.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right, AJ. Now that you do have readers on, what is going on in and around the area?
Thanking Bob Miller twice, not only for the readers, but for a fantastic interview. And he learned that Sheriff Chuck Jenkins filed Wednesday for re-election, saying he considered to run for Congress and county executive, but decided the sheriff is where he could best serve. He first won in 2006, and his 2022 win made him the first to hold the job 5 terms. He defended the jail-only 287G immigration program, as heard on Bob Miller's show, which everybody listens to. Nice job on that one.
No, I sent out a message to somebody, I don't know who it was, and wanted to interview them, and they're like, "Oh, it was somebody from the Tour de France, or not Tour de France, Tour de Frederick." And I'm like, "I would like to put you on, And she goes, I have no idea who you are." And I'm like,
who did you talk to at Tour de Frederick?
I don't remember what her name was, but I just told her,
You should have said, "I don't know who you are either," but that's okay.
That's okay. I did tell her, I said, "Well, I've ridden in the Tour de Frederick 5 times, so I know a little bit about it. I love it." And, they're going to come on the air eventually. But, that's a quick humbling moment for, when that happened.
Oh, it's funny. I don't know if, is it the Boys and Girls Club doing it this year, or is Rotary still doing it?
To be honest with you, I'd have to look it up real quick.
I can't remember.
The Boys
there
and
was
Girls Club was always the benefactor.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, very good.
Great
Anyway, Randy. Oh, AJ, Jesus.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
That's fine. I know Bob covered a lot of the typical stuff we cover, so I'll do a few stories. Actually, the Frederick News Post had a couple of stories that I thought were different. So county planners approved a recharging station on Rotary Avenue, 14 charging bays, a small employee-free convenience store outdoor seating, 24/7 operation cameras, and a support number for issues. Iona says that 200 plus charging bays and now 3,000 contracted, aiming for 30,000 charging ports by 2030.
So I don't understand this. Wait a minute. What?
Yeah, it's like a little charging bay. You just go up and you charge. It's like a little the convenience place where you can just do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, they're gonna. So because obviously it takes. I asked the question. I didn't get an answer of how long it takes to charge your car, and it depends, of course, obviously. So it needs almost a full charge. How long do you have to sit there at this charging station? And the good news is that they're giving you kind of like a little cafe where you can sit and drink and kind of relax instead of just sitting in your car reading a book.
Right, vending in restrooms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I thought, where is this going to be?
New Market.
Okay. Was the area zoned for something else and then they took it over for this particular thing? That's what I was reading on social media last night, but I didn't really get the full gist of what was going on.
I'm not sure if it was zoned that way or not.
Oh.
Yeah, but they say they're aiming for 30,000 of these charging points by 2030. So,
I mean,
I'm not sure that that's in Frederick.
No, not.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sure
hope not.
No, not in Frederick. No, all over Maryland.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. I mean, our electrical grid. This is the concern. This is what everybody is talking about. We are, it's hilarious to me that people have bought these electric vehicles knowing that our electricity, 90% of it comes from coal and it's not clean energy according to them. But I don't know. I feel like the electric vehicle has plateaued a bit. I haven't looked at any sales or anything, but that's just a feeling.
It definitely plateaued out of my payment category, so I don't worry about that.
Well, I mean, it has plateaued. I mean, we just saw yesterday or the day before yesterday where another auto manufacturer said, "Yeah, we're going to stop making them because they're not, they're not feasible. If they make them to where they're cheap, if they make them to where you can somehow charge them quicker." I was talking about that this morning. I mean, I buy the fast charging brick for my phone. And then when I get in my car and I plug it into the cigarette lighter and it's like, 3 hours before it's charged,
right?
There's a difference there.
Right.
And I think the same thing. That's why I asked, how long does it charge? How long do you got to sit there?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking that if you had an electric vehicle and you are driving, like, say, Dani or AJ's driving to the radio station, and then they drive it home. I'm thinking if it's cost prohibitive, right now gas is cheap. But, I mean, if it was cost, effective, I'm all for them. But I'm not going to take it down to Orlando on a long trip because you got to sit somewhere and wait for it to charge. And that's just not me. I'm jump into the Buc-ee's, grab me a brisket on the board sandwich and go to one of those clean bathrooms and I'm hitting the road again.
Yeah. No, I hear you. And I know a lot of people have done what it takes to do a long haul drive. And it is, is it worth the inconvenience of that? And, you do have to weigh it. I have friends who have them and they are commuters. So they drive to Gaithersburg or Germantown. And that kind of makes sense to me because it's just, they get more than enough mileage to get to and from work pretty much in a week. So they only have to charge it once a week or, but they can plug it right into their homes and charge overnight. And that, when gas goes all off kilter, that's really great for them. Plus, sometimes they get that self-drive mode and they can almost nap on the way home. But, I just think that the battery life, we don't have a clue, right? We have no clue. They say 8 years or 7 years or something like that. You're going to have to replace these batteries. And then there's no way to dispose of them for the environment, which is the whole purpose, they say. And I think that, again, it's kind of like everything else. We do things first and worry about the consequences later. And this is the trouble we're in now.
That seems to be the way the government goes. So always do it first and read the bill later is what they always say. Speaking of cars, Carvana, which I thought was going out of business, apparently isn't. City planners approved a 220,000 square foot Carvana warehouse on a 134-acre parcel. It'll be used to take trade-ins and store vehicles for future sales. The plan is most likely vehicle storage. The city doc says that 62% of the site will be paved for parking lot storage and loading. The site was approved in 2021 but paused due to economic downturn.
Yeah. It's just going to be Carjunka.
But
Where is this? In Frederick County?
Yeah, Gas House Pike.
Oh. So we don't get the vending machine. We don't get the cool structure like they have down in Montgomery County. We get the parking lot where they're going to park all the vehicles.
Yeah. Basically. But I thought
Nice.
Carvana I thought they filed for bankruptcy. They did not, I guess. Maybe.
That really doesn't matter anymore. They just that's just a restructure, and that means we're going to file and we hide the money, and then we bring it back and we give it to CEOs.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. I drove across the state of Florida and almost ran out of power trying to find a charging station. Never again.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Just to me, and again, not to go back, but I mean, if I'm in a vehicle, you just never know when something's going to happen. Yeah, you might only plan to go to Gaithersburg, but maybe you're just like, I should go to Orlando, and you just can't do that.
Not on a whim.
So this happened. Michael William Perry, 47, co-owner of Groundswell, pleaded guilty to felony theft scheme and identity fraud. Prosecutors said he spent about $66,000 in unauthorized expenses and used his business partner's identifying info to get another $25,000 in financing from multiple firms without consultation. Sentencing is set for March 31st.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I've interviewed Zach and Courtney, who were the partners, and they didn't specifically say what had happened, but I knew that there was an issue with the original partnership, and that obviously, is now coming to the courts. So, bad news.
Yeah, well,
But they're great people. Zach and Courtney are amazing, and they are trying to cut that affiliation, of course.
Yeah, it's never good. And lastly, 100 townhouses near the fairgrounds were approved. Frederick's Planning Commission approved those 100 townhomes on Monroe Avenue across from the fairgrounds, phase one of a larger 550-unit mixed-use plan on roughly 26 acres, formerly that fair parking. The master plan requires at least 4 acres of non-residential. A car wash has been mentioned previously.
Oh, my gosh. You're kidding. That's a joke, right? Oh, all I think is Breaking Bad always when I hear about a car wash. But how many car washes do we need in Frederick? How many?
Well, at least one to sponsor the
show.
From the show. But yeah, well, there's the one on 40 too that's being built. That I actually saw a truck there the other day, and I'm like, they started digging, but I'm like, this is not a very big car wash.
No, and it's a terrible enter and exit. And first of all, that sign that said it was coming soon was out there for like 2 years or longer. And you're right, like they cleared it, and then it's like I'm trying to envision. It's like you're gonna drive in there, and it's like a 90-degree uphill unless they're gonna have to do so much reinforcement of that back hill area because there are houses up there behind there. I don't. Why car washes? I know business wise because they pay for themselves, I guess, eventually. But
clean cars. We need clean cars.
And
I'm getting my
little
car washed
staffing.
today.
Little staffing. Yeah.
I'm worried about the 100 townhomes.
Yeah. And
it's right there
really,
by the fairgrounds. And where are you going to park? Parking lot D is now gone.
It is. And, that was the what do you call carload night? That was that lot. So for carload night, that was lot D. And I've talked with Karen at the fairgrounds quite often, and they've been working hard, they've known this was coming, trying to work out arrangements through transit and other things. And they're not getting a lot of love from the city, from what I heard. So, they're going to have to figure something out. I mean, it's kind of like Montgomery County Fairgrounds, which is now dead set in the throes of the of Gaithersburg, and it's horrible to get in and out of that place.
Yeah.
It took us one time we were trying to go see my cousin showing goats. We were in traffic for an hour and 45 minutes and just turned around and came home to Frederick because it was just a nightmare. So,
well, not only the 100 townhomes, it's supposed to be a larger 550 unit. If they can't do 100, where are they going to put 550?
Yeah, I have no idea. I haven't looked at the parcel from that viewpoint. I mean, it's a pretty big parcel of land, but I guess they're approving it in phases. I don't know, but the traffic on Monocacy Boulevard, Monroe, that whole area is just not even just at the fair time, but any time is going to be nuts.
Yeah, again, I guess the city allows this kind of stuff, and and they can't build houses enough. They just can't build them enough. Now, I'm not complaining. I mean, Randy Cohen can do whatever he wants to with his property, and if the city allows it, he wants to make money. I guess but I still think that somewhere along the line we've got to say enough is enough when it comes to housing in Frederick.
Yeah, I really wish that at the time they do these things, the plan is already started with the roads and all of that. It just never happens that way. We all see it coming, and then we have to suffer for 5, 10, 15 years before something is put in place. Route 15 is a perfect example. My whole life, they have been talking about widening 270, fixing Route 15. I remember 10, 15 years ago, the feasibility study to widen 15 was done. Then there's more studies. Then there's groups. It's like, my God, just widen the daggone road. But
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Then you always get it's like the same people who want Trader Joe's whenever somebody's like, oh, what should go in this building? Everybody wants, oh, well, why can't we have the metro? Well, that's going to cost, trillions of dollars to bring the metro up here. It's probably cheaper and easier to widen the road. And then they're like, well, what about we'll put the road in the middle and you have to pay for it. Okay, fine. That's keeps people going down the road and it eliminates some of the traffic. If people want to pay to use that, let them use it.
Somebody said that we are getting a Trader Joe's over where Costco is.
I have not heard that.
Really?
You mean where they bought the hotel?
Yeah, well, over near there, but there's a big sign that says Trader. I was talking to a buddy of mine who knows a lot.
You sure it doesn't say Whole Foods?
Oh, maybe it is Whole Foods.
It's Whole Foods. Whole Foods is coming over there at the brick place, whatever that is. Yeah. Whole Foods will be there eventually. Yeah, Frederick would absolutely lose their shit if a Trader Joe's came. It's all anybody asks for. They bother that poor corporate office every time there is an available commercial space here.
I wonder what the actual people at Trader Joe's. I wonder if it's like a big joke. Like, we'll never be in Frederick. We hate those people.
Now it's like a fight. It's a fight now. They're like, just to spite Frederick. We are never coming there because you guys want it so bad.
I mean,
yeah.
I've never seen like a community want something so bad, and then it just not. They're like, nah, man, we're not doing it.
Well, we're, and I don't know. I've never been to a Trader Joe's, but I have a feeling that we're Trader Joe people on an Aldi budget.
But that's exactly it. We are not the market for them, and they have studied it and done it. Look, they put their stores in high. Like DC, my aunt shops at Trader Joe's. She can walk across the street and go there, and they're small and they're like these little kitschy things. It's not like Costco. And I think in our minds we think, oh, it'd be wonderful, but it's just not their plan. It's not what they're there for. So I don't know.
Well, I mean, then we need to talk about, well, where's the place for people who are like right there at 401 North Market Street? If they want to go down and get some food, they got to walk 18 blocks.
Ask AJ about having to.
I bought barbecue sauce for $33 yesterday, so it was amazing.
when he could. It would have been cheaper for him to drive back to the house to get what he needed and take it
Not
back.
to get off on a tangent, but this one over there eats no sauces, which I don't know how any human being on planet Earth. I mean, she could just eat nuggets, no sauce. She could eat chicken, no sauce on anything.
No condiment. I am a no condiment girl.
Look at Bob's face. Nobody does that.
No,
Barbecue sauce. She's like, what? What is that?
I make my own barbecue sauce. I'm a sauce guy. I can't walk by a sauce and not go, that looks good. My wife goes, we have too many.
Yeah.
Well, please give any excess to AJ, please, because every time he's like, I'm going to go get some, I'm like, you are unbelievable. I mean, literally like $9 for like a ketchup that was like this big.
Yeah. I had to buy mustard. It was like $6.50. I'm like, Jesus, you don't pay me, and it's right across the street. But honestly, we were joking, but there is no place downtown, boy. If you need to buy groceries, you're done.
There is not. And there needs to be. I mean, with the Carmack J's was supposed to be, we keep hearing about that place, but I would think that if it was viable, somebody would do it, unless the city gets in the way. They'll build houses, but they won't let you put in a grocery store.
I mean, this is a fact, to be honest. Like it's really nuts that you cannot live in Frederick without transportation because there's your essential needs are not available to you easily.
Yeah. All right. So AJ, get in your car. You can drive over, and they're not sponsors, but I love them. If you want, over to Mason-Dixon Barbecue, they have a whole wall full of sauces.
All right. Now you're speaking my
language. And then
language.
I'll make some. I haven't made any in a while. I make a really nice blackberry barbecue sauce.
All right. Well, I did try your whatever that spinach stuff was that I didn't like, but
sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut, yeah. No, it's
Spinach.
But
maybe you can put some sauce on it.
Yeah.
Everybody loves sauerkraut. You're just one of the strange people.
Yeah.
I thought it was good, Bob. I was
Thank
convinced.
you.
I won't eat any other sauerkraut though, but I will eat yours. It was
Dani will eat a brat with nothing on it. If I was doing a campaign scare ad on somebody, on Dani, that's what. Who eats a brat with nothing on it? We cannot vote for this person.
Myself and your mother. Myself and your mother do not eat any condiments.
I had yesterday for dinner, I had a jalapeno cheddar brat with, I had green, red, and yellow peppers on it, and I still put something else on top of it.
Now, are you mustard on a brat or ketchup?
I'm ketchup. I am not a big mustard goes as a binder on my pork butts, and that's about it.
All right.
Want to shout out Chris from Alexandria, Virginia today. Chris gets around more than most, I think. Yeah. Traveling man. All right. Well, thank you guys for that morning roundup. Appreciate you very much. We'll see you guys tomorrow to wrap up the week. We're going to take a quick break. We're coming back with what's happening in Frederick. And we have a special episode with Terri and Rhonda from Lifting the Veil podcast coming up next.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves. Double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset. 'Cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
What makes for a perfect custom engagement ring? Truly understanding the elements that make a ring that's perfect for you. Custom by Colonial. The Colonial Jewelers box. There's just more in it.
Sponsored by A&S Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business located right here in Frederick, servicing Frederick County and surrounding areas. A&S Construction specialize in roofing and siding, windows and gutters, and they can even build you a new patio or deck. Call 301-703-2157 or email info@ansconstruction.net. You can get $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs. Just tell Sandra that Dani sent you.
right, got to find out what is happening in Frederick. Fill up your calendar.
Sponsored by Taco Bar in Frederick and Gaithersburg and Taquito in Hagerstown. Taco Bar is in West Point Plaza off Route 40 in Frederick and at 3 Russell Avenue in Gaithersburg. And Taquito is at 812 Frederick Street in Hagerstown. Taquito offers the same great quality food with a drive-through experience. TacoBar1.com or Taquito by TacoBar.com.
All right. I'm going to give you that live look right at 4th and Market. You keep an eye on what's going on in that intersection. We saw somebody driving down the wrong way on 4th Street yesterday, so you never know. Keep your eyes peeled. All right. Here are some events you're going to want to keep an eye on. January 31st, it is Kicking Up a Cure. It is at the Thermont Event Complex from 7 until 11 p.m. Come on out. Buy your tickets right now at WFRE.com because there are going to be very limited tickets available at the door because dinner is included. So we need to know how many people are coming. All right. Dinner is through by Thermont Country Kitchen. It is all to benefit St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. Here's the thing. We're going to have the mechanical bull out. That's right. Shannon Flannery and the goddess of real estate of Mauer Realty and Good Morning Frederick will be on site with the mechanical bull. Rides will be for free. We're going to have prizes. We're going to give away T-shirts. It's going to be a ton of fun. So it is going to be a great night. You can learn some line dances from Sharon's School of Dance. Dance the evening away. There will be adult beverages for sale as well. It's going to be great fun. So grab the whole gang and come hang out with us at the Thermont Event Complex. February 4th from 6 to 8 p.m., it's the African Americans of Excellence program and kickoff to the online auction. Get your tickets for just $20 at weinbergcenter.org. March 14th, it's the Blessings in a Backpack Race to Feed team event. Get your team together. You need 8 or 10 people. It's at Hood College, and it is all to benefit Blessings in a Backpack. You can go to frederick.blessingsinAbackpack.org for more information and to register your team. March 30th, the countywide adult egg hunt starts. That's right. We hide 300 eggs around Frederick County, and we give you the photo clues, and then your job is to find one. Every single egg has a prize, including a $500 cash prize for one, and Maryland Lottery scratch-offs, and we're putting together all the prizes right now. But it is a ton of fun. Lots of Good Morning Frederick merch like T-shirts, cups, and all sorts of stuff. May 15th and 16th, you can mark your calendar for the Relay for Life of Frederick County for the American Cancer Society, giving you a little heads up in case you want to fundraise as an individual or as a team or joining a team as well. But spending 12 hours with people who are surviving, fighting, or have lost someone to cancer. It is a great evening indeed, and that is at FCC. Let me just pop off of that. Here we go. Let's see, tomorrow night. That's kind of cool. No cover at Benstown tomorrow night for dueling pianos. You want to head down there. First of all, Fridays is half off all their crushes, or $5 crushes, I should say. And they have some of the best grapefruit crushes around. I love them. And then you get to see the dueling pianos. So you should pack the house, get there early. They start at 8:30. January 17th, Saturday, 8:30 to 11:30, Myersville Indoor Market is at the Myersville Volunteer Fire and Rescue. And that's nice to be able to go inside and do that. 3 p.m., the Artist Talk and Reception is at the Frederick Arts Council. 7 p.m., karaoke at 10 Tavern in Emmitsburg. And January 18th, which is Sunday, 3 to 7, we talked with Ann and Amy yesterday. There is a day of giving back. It's the fundraiser for the staff of the Red Horse. It's at the Woodsboro American Legion, 3 to 7, live music. They'll have some raffle items. You can give what you can at the door, not mandatory, but of course, that's the purpose of the day. January 19th, it is a special needs trust presentation at the Parent Resource Center, which is at 6 Northeast Street. It's from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. If you have someone with special needs in your life or your profession deals with families with people with special needs, this might be really, really good for you. Look up the Parent Resource Center, reach out to them, and get more information. You can check them out on social media as well. I want to shout out Christy Wood joining us this morning. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. You can do that as well. All right, January 20th, coffee mug swap at Federated Charities. I think this is cute. I don't drink coffee, nor do I collect coffee mugs. But if you do and you have one, you want a new one, it's like an ornament exchange. 10 to 11:30 a.m. at Federated Charities on South Market Street. And at 1:30, it's the first of several town halls for the senior centers that the Frederick County is looking to build in the future. This means you have input on what should be included with the senior center. I love this. I love getting community feedback and checking all of that out. All right, we have a really special presentation. I got to sit down with Terri and Rhonda yesterday and talk with them. So we're going to get to that right after this quick break.
At Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, we understand how pain can hold you back. We're here to understand what you're going through. For a limited time, you can schedule your first visit for just $50. Give us a call and mention Good Morning Frederick, and let's get you.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
All right. So Terri Rodabaugh and Rhonda Russo are in Frederick, and they are phenomenal. And I sat down with them last night in the studio, and this was the result of that conversation. I am with the lovely ladies, Terri Rodabaugh and Rhonda Russo. How are you?
Pretty good.
Great. I just looked at you and I told you not to look at me. There we go. All right. These ladies have been, I would say, friends and colleagues for a long time. They are both, do you prefer intuitive? Do you prefer mediums? Do you prefer spiritual guide? What would you like me to call you? Your gifts, actually, not you, but
Intuitive medium.
Intuitive medium for Terri. And Rhonda, do you prefer anything?
I go by either all of the above or spiritualist and paranormalist.
Okay. All right. And you two kind of focus on, though you can do the same things, you focus on some different things as well. Mm-hmm. I know, Rhonda, you like to take groups of people out to different locations and see the paranormal activity and things like that. Tell us a little bit about how that works, and if people are interested, how they can be a part of that.
Well, I teach at FCC, Frederick Community College, and with that, we also do 1 to 2, they try to get me at least 2 times a year to take them on a field trip, and oftentimes it's an overnight investigation. And yeah, so I teach them how to ghost hunt safely and respectfully, and we just have a lot of fun with it. And of course, we do destination investigations on our own with my paranormal team or our paranormal team, and it's just a lot of fun. It truly is. We're planning on going all over the place, up and down the East Coast.
That's really wild. So this is an actual class?
Yeah. Well, with FCC, we try to keep it relatively close investigations.
Yeah.
So Gettysburg opens their arms and welcomes us.
Ah, very nice.
Yeah.
You formed a team, though, with your students, right?
Yeah. We have the Spectre Speak crew, and We do local investigations, and we also do fun investigations, destination investigations, and we do not charge for our services. So if you have an issue, you can give us a call.
Yeah, you've said that. So if you feel like things are happening in your home or an office, that you guys will come in and check all of that out.
Yes.
Yeah, that's wild. Terri, you have focused more on kind of the one-on-one,
Right.
and group sessions, but more in one place.
Right. And I mainly focus on the higher energy beings like angels, loved ones.
Yeah.
Rhonda's the what do you call them, Rhonda?
She's the go-getter.
The dead men walking. Or
Right.
And
Right.
I'm more of the higher energy. Doesn't mean that I can't do it. It's
Right.
just that I
Prefer.
choose not.
Yeah. Your preference. So the fact that you both are open to all of these entities, in Frederick in particular, do you find it very busy at times?
Oh, I've been called to a lot of places in Frederick
Yeah.
over the years.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of places, but they're mostly residences.
Okay.
So I'm not going to name this residence.
Of course.
But yeah, we've had people with lots of problems here in Frederick.
Can you, and so when somebody has that, what are the options for somebody who may be living in a home or whatever that has spirits in it?
Well, you can either live with it, or you can have a conversation with it and say, okay, you can stay, but only on these circumstances. Or you can get somebody like Rhonda to bring her team in and get them to leave.
Wow. Okay. So have you had people with each one of those
Yes.
instances?
Yes.
So you can actually have the spirit leave wherever they are?
Mhm.
Wow. Okay. Are they happy about it?
Some are, yeah. They want to go home.
Be released?
Home is heaven. As far as I'm concerned, it's going into the light. And a lot of them will, when you have your little recorder going and stuff, they'll say, help me. They want to go home.
Ah.
And then when you release them, you can hear them say thank you.
Wow.
So we've had that happen a lot of times, Rhonda, right?
Right. And sometimes they just want to have a message given to somebody that'll hear and pass it along, and then they're satisfied with that. But then there's some people, say like somebody was murdered or whatnot like that, they may stick around until their murder is found or something like that. So there's different circumstances, but
not all of them do, though.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are just like, I don't care, I'm going.
Right.
Yeah.
After a while, I think,
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys ever been called to help with an investigation or someone missing or a murder?
Yes.
Yes.
And were you able to give information that they wouldn't have had before?
Mm-hmm.
Can you talk about any of that?
See, I had a woman who walked away from her home in Idaho, and my aunt actually contacted me, and it was someone she knew. And she said, Terri, she's just walked out of her house. Where has she gone? Nobody knows. So I got in touch with her, and I said, well, she's in the water. And she had gone and committed suicide that day.
Oh, wow.
And they found her exactly where I said she would be.
Wow. I mean, that's got to be amazing. How about you, Rhonda?
Well, I mostly do animals. I have located or honed in on missing people.
Okay.
But people will reach out to me a lot of times with their missing pets.
Oh,
and
wow.
They'll send me I will ask them to send me a picture. And then I focus on the animal's picture, and then I'm able then to see the surroundings where the animal is.
Oh my God. I should have called you when my cat got out. I did find him though, but it was 30 hours. It was 30 hours.
Rhonda, we did do that one thing for the retired cop.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you didn't mention that.
Yeah. It was the lady that was, she was murdered and her body was
young,
up in Boonesboro.
young woman. She was what, 15?
Yeah. Well, young girl. Yeah.
Whoa. Holy cow.
Yeah, that was back in the 70s or something. It was
I
a
think
cold
it was
case.
the 80s.
Okay, so it was a cold case.
Okay, so you guys just were how recent was it that you guys helped with that?
A year ago?
What?
So
No, it's been longer than that.
it's been 2 years, maybe.
A few years, yeah.
I know, but so this happened in like the 80s, and then you guys helped recently.
Yeah.
When you're downtown in particular, and I know like this building, Rhonda was here not too long ago and was able to connect with a couple entities, including a German Shepherd, which I really either maybe guarding my brother or maybe it's his spirit animal. I'm not really sure. But do you guys feel something every time you're in a building like this?
No, I don't. I don't touch in at all.
Yeah.
I shut it down.
Okay.
But today I was having lunch in town. And
you happened to open yourself up a little bit, didn't you, Terri?
I don't know. It was weird. I just got up to go to the bathroom when I heard footsteps behind me and the pressure of the steps on the carpet. And I turned around and I was by myself.
You were by yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I know you and Terri, you've said this before, like you can actually kind of discourage anything from trying to get in. But if they're really emphatic, is it something you just kind of give into to see if it's something you need to?
Yeah. Sometimes they won't leave me alone. And Rhonda knows what that's like. It's sort of like, here I am. Kind of thing. And so, yeah, but usually I just ignore them.
And Terri, don't you just love it when you're out and you're just trying to be normal and then somebody says, is there anybody around me?
That's one thing I really hate. And I have to admit it, it's like when people find out what I do, the first thing they say is, can you see anybody around me?
I know, but we're fascinated, Terri. We don't have, I know. It's hard though. It's hard. It's
People
hard.
think we're just constantly on.
I know.
Go inside.
I know it's bad on our part. We smack our hands, but it is still so, it's just so interesting. And it's just so, I think, and this is why when you guys have events, they're so successful because we want to do it. So very often, how often are you guys doing events? Do you have any coming up anytime soon?
No, winter's really bad for us. I mean, for me, it's very slow right now. I mean, I'm going away for a little bit just for a vacation.
Yeah.
But there's not a lot of business right now. And I don't really like to be out in winter.
Yeah. No, fair enough.
I don't like to drive in the dark and I don't like to drive in the snow. And
and that's why you're going somewhere warm, which is smart.
Semi-warm.
And I know for you, Rhonda, you're still doing classes. So how often does the class at FCC meet?
Well, we usually don't in December. They kind of close down.
Sure.
But at just about every month, I have at least one or two classes. I may be teaching up in Hagerstown at the community college there at some point.
Nice.
I had to kind of postpone that due to some personal issues that I've been having. But yeah, it's I retired from my bank job and thinking that I could calm down, and I'm working more now than I ever have.
In the last several months, or let's just say this last year, what's the most active place that you've taken your team to?
Well, we just went to the Tilly Pierce house in Gettysburg.
Okay.
And we got some really class A EVP up there. And it was the classic thing. It said, get out.
Ooh.
And it was a camera set up in one. See, we all had a bedroom because we spent the night there. And one of the team members, he put a camera up at the bathroom, and you enter the door. We were all downstairs acclimating, talking, having a snack before the investigation. And he had his camera going, so you could hear us down there. And then all of a sudden you heard this boom, boom, boom on the ceiling, which was the attic. It was closed off. Nobody was up there.
Right.
And then you heard, get out, like that. And then a few seconds later, Mitch came up and entered the room because you could see him then entering the room because he needed to go to the bathroom.
Right.
So nobody was in that room. We were all accounted for downstairs.
Mm.
And then later on that night morning when I was trying to get a couple winks in, around 4:00 in the morning, I was awake and my hair was being brushed really rapidly and really, fingers going through my hair, and it woke me up, and I just saw this arm moving away from me and vanished. And I was like, my gosh, why do you all have to bother me when I'm trying to sleep?
The rest of us would have been in a panic, screaming, running downstairs. But you're just like, dude, seriously, give me a break.
We're used to it.
Yeah.
They do that to me every time.
Really?
I was in another place that in Gettysburg, and no, I didn't get very much during the investigation. But as soon as I went to bed, finger went up and down my neck.
Oh my
I'm like,
gosh.
really? Now you want to play?
Oh my goodness. So are any of your students intuitive or mediums as well?
Well,
in
yeah.
your class?
And,
okay.
and a lot of the students that I have, Terri has also.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm not saying you're not normal. Can people like me who don't know that they don't have a gift like you do, can we become more open to our own intuitiveness?
Sure.
Do you feel?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all born open,
Yeah.
but we get desensitized along the way. Not all of us, though. Some
Right.
of us stay open quite a bit.
Yeah.
But I believe that you can still open up to a certain degree. When you say, Terri?
Yeah, I think fear plays a huge factor. Fear of the unknown.
Yeah.
People get really scared. Just even doing meditation, which shouldn't be a fearful thing. But
Right.
A lot of people do.
Well, Terri and I both have psychic development classes. I teach it at FCC, and she teaches it on her own.
Okay.
And we also do a healing. Terri and I do healings together where Terri will use angels and she will tap in. Well, she can tell you about her part, but then I also I'm scanning our client, and I will pick up on past life things, and I'm using Reiki. And I'll use Reiki to kind of bring it up more and kind of try to heal it, or at least put it on its way of healing.
Sure.
And what do you do, Terri? What's your part?
Well, it's sort of like not really a trance, but I'll ask Spirit to show me where in the body there's a blockage, and then it'll tell me the story of why the blockage is there.
Yeah.
So past life, it's usually a trauma.
Okay.
Because you don't block anything that was loving.
Right.
So it's never
never a good thing.
Never a nice story.
Never a nice story. Yeah.
But and then Rhonda helps to release it with her Reiki.
If someone reached out to you now, would it be you have them come see you, or you go see them? Either. Okay. Yeah, very cool. I mean, it's just so fascinating. It really is. We all just, I think, well, I know the movies probably don't help you all at all, but it just, you just wonder kind of what's happening around us all the time when we're not really aware of things going on.
Well, there's a lot of different dimensions out there.
And
a lot of people coming in and out all the time.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. And for the average person, so if I wanted to start just kind of, tapping into it a little bit more for myself, what
meditation?
Okay. So, and then during that meditation, what are you thinking or saying or doing?
Well, first you got to learn how to meditate.
Yeah. I don't know how to do that.
Obviously, you don't have to empty your mind.
Right.
Good thing to do is go on YouTube and listen to a guided meditation.
Okay.
Sometimes they'll take you to, a safe place in your mind to sit and meet with your guides. We all have guides. We have at least 5.
Okay.
So ask to speak with a guide.
All right.
But always protect yourself before you go into meditation. What I like to do is call on Archangel Michael and tell him to surround me with his light and keep me safe while I'm meditating.
Yeah, because there are some not great energies out there, right? And so you don't want to accidentally bring one of them with you.
True. And and listen, if you go to a cemetery, if you go to a funeral, if you go to a cemetery, you go to a hospital, go to a bar, please
or an old folks home.
Surround yourself in light before you go in.
Okay.
Call on Archangel Michael so you don't take anything out with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we've had a lot of that where we have to remove things from cemeteries and funeral homes and hospitals.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
And then what happens?
We send it to the light.
Okay.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, like if somebody had that around them, like what's going on?
One of the things is a personality change.
Whoa.
Like if all of a sudden someone's angry all the time, and you would recognize that in your family member or something.
Or depressed.
Depression. I was jumped in a cemetery once, a long time ago, and I didn't protect myself, which was stupid. And I came home and I was really severely depressed, and I was just really crying and thinking about suicide, which is not my thing.
Right.
And I thought something's wrong with me, so I said, I'm just going to go to bed. So I went to bed and I'm just about to fall asleep. And I hear this woman say, I want to go home.
Oh.
And I realized I brought something home with me.
Whoa.
So I told her, I said, look, I'm going to sleep. I'll send you home tomorrow.
Too tired right now.
I did. And then
Can you wait till tomorrow?
And then when I
Of
woke
course
up,
you did.
I did. I was so excited. So I did. In the morning I woke up and I sent her home.
Oh my goodness. Is that a big deal to do that, or is it just something you have to do consciously to release her?
Consciously, yeah.
Okay. Wow. That's nuts. What do we talk about a lot, right now, kind of the world is a little bit uneven. And before the end of the year, I was watching some TikToks, and one of the things that came across my For You page was that it was called a quantum leap, which I had never heard. Is that a term you guys know what it means? Like
yeah.
that some people were feeling like a little bit. So I'll say this for myself personally. This year, I did not send one Christmas card. First time I've done that in 25 years. I didn't even decorate this year. I only put up the tree because my nephew was in town. He's 5. He wanted to put up ornaments. So I reluctantly did that. Mm-hmm. Never, ever have I done that in my life, actually, not just since I've been married. I felt very kind of off kilter, I guess, or just very. And then I was listening to some of these people who were talking about the shedding, the snake, the year of the snake, or something like that. So do you guys focus on anything like that? And not astrology in a sense, but just kind of like what's going on around us and kind of these shifts in time?
Well, last year was a 9-year.
And right, and people were saying that. I think I'm a 6.
Yeah, 9 is the end of a cycle.
Oh, gotcha.
So everything was, in flux, and everything was changing and everything. Now we're in a 1 year, which is good. And we're having the year of the fire horse, which is coming in February, which is action, and burning out all the old and bringing in the new. So it feels more positive.
Yeah. So somebody said to me, look up being a 6 in a 1 year. Because I think my birth.
What's your birthday? Oh, you don't have to say it online.
Oh, that's fine. I'm old. I'm old.
Just write it down.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Yeah. Okay. She's going to total me, but I think that's what I am. But they say that there's.
No, you're not.
Oh, I'm not?
Who told you were a 6?
I don't know. I thought I'm supposed to add those and add those.
31. You're a 3811.
So, oh my gosh, what does that mean?
It's a master number. Google it.
Okay. I'm on a new path.
Google life path 3811.
Okay. Yeah.
You are here. You're an old soul, and you are here to change the world.
I mean, on that note, I'm doing it with a podcast right here in Frederick. No, that's
no,
wild.
Actually, that's part of what you're supposed to be doing. So
really? You're
supposed to be reaching out and being inspiring and creative. So that's what you're doing.
Really?
And you're in a 1 year, so it's wonderful. Fresh start, new beginnings.
Oh, yes, I need that. I need that for sure. That's awesome. So are these the types of things you will do for people one-on-one too? I like that. Well, and I think a lot of what I've been reading or looking at, our calendar year does not align with the calendars. And so really it's like February is kind of more of the reset time. Is that correct? Like that's why it's like not New Year's Day. Everything is where it should be.
Well, and it's going to take time.
Yeah.
I mean, you're phasing into a new era.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's going to take time. I mean, you just can't have the shock effect and just boom.
Yep.
Here we
One
are.
day. Yep. It's
You know?
flipped. Yeah. It's flipped.
We're here to learn lessons, whether they're good, bad, or in between.
Right. Right.
So,
And don't forget your spiritual being having a physical experience.
right. Right.
Mm.
We are true spiritual beings into a human being life. Right
Okay.
now. One of my guides, well, first of all, I used to have a little joy guide by the name of Galen. And then a friend of mine, Steve, passed away. And I thought, well, he would be pretty cool to have be working with me from the other side. So I kind of appointed him.
Oh.
But they took him away from me.
Oh, no.
And I was left with no one.
You're not allowed to do that, Rhonda.
But you know how I am. So they took him away from me, and I'm like, well, now what am I going to do? Because now I couldn't connect at all.
Why you don't have any joy?
Well,
Yeah.
so
Aw.
I'm sitting in bed watching TV one night, and all of a sudden, right in my face, this like almost like a doll, porcelain doll with blonde hair and blue eyes. This was years ago. She went right in my face, and she goes, "I'm Dolly." And I'm like, okay. I didn't know what to make of this. And so I figured it out. But I'm like, I'm the paranormal investigator. I need proof. So I'm like, okay, dudes, listen, if that's going to be my joy guide, I want proof. Well, the next day, see, I've always, for the past 25 years, I've been researching my ancestry.
Okay.
So I belong to all these different sites, and I've done the DNA and so on and so forth. I got on the computer, had an email sent to me. We found some of your relatives. I'm like, cool. So I opened it up from the 1600s over here in the United States. One of my great grandmother's name was Dolly.
Oh, wow.
Now, how many people was named Dolly?
Yeah, no. I don't know.
In the 1600s.
Nah.
So I'm like, okay.
All right.
There's my proof. I
Yeah.
asked for it. I got it.
There you go.
That's
Yeah.
the thing. You can ask your guides for proof.
Yeah.
You can say, give me a sign.
Yeah.
I want it to be loud, and I want it to be in my face.
Right.
I don't lose that, and I know for sure it's from you.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can do that. Everybody can do that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess too, that's comforting. Like, especially, do you guys get messages for yourselves?
No, not as often as I'd like. That's for sure.
I just get the intuitive things that lead me here or there, but I do get visitations from my relatives, especially near my birthday.
Okay.
Like the first year when Mom died, she died in May of 2021, and my birthday is in November. And so I was sitting, this was November the 7th, my birthday is November 8th. I was sitting at the dining room table on my computer, just doing some late night surfing. And all of a sudden I looked up because I have an open staircase, and there was my mother's face just looking at me. And I looked down at the computer, and it was 12 o'clock midnight.
Oh,
It was
well,
my
on your birthday.
And
Oh,
then she was gone.
oh, that's sweet, actually. That's really nice.
But it kind of scared me. I was like, oh,
Mom, don't do that.
Mom's being a specter.
Yeah. Yeah.
probably how I got Spectre speak. So
Yeah. Well, that's really, look, we really appreciate it. Really, for people like us, it's just like, it's nice to kind of, you're normal and you're just people, and we understand that. But these gifts are really, they help a lot of people. They help people get some closure sometimes. They help people find, their loved ones. They help people hear messages that maybe they didn't have a chance to while they were here on this earth, which is all very, very comforting. So you guys do have great gifts. And I love the fact that you're taking people along with you, Rhonda, on these adventures. And that must be just thrilling for people to be with you during these times too. So awesome.
yeah, I really enjoy it. And like I said, Terri and I both are in the business to help people, but also to help them understand. Because when I was being reawakened, it scared the bejesus out of me. Literally.
Yeah.
I mean, they were up in my face. They were moving things around in the house, scared my husband.
Yeah.
And, you know, I got scared, and I just started educating myself. And then that led me down to this path and led me to Terri.
Yeah.
And, you know, we just keep going, and we're still learning as we go.
Yeah. All right. How fascinating. And I know a couple of you have messaged me how to get a reading with them. If you go to Lifting the Veil on Facebook, there is a way to reach out to Terri and Rhonda. You can do that. And I just want to real quickly, and I know we're over time, but I thought this was so interesting. I'm always interested when I get my numbers like she was saying. So I have let's just see what it says here. Of course, I had to put this in, but when she said I was 3811 in numerology, signifies a powerful spiritual journey blending creativity, material success, and intuition, known as the master teacher or spiritual guide, focused on uplifting others through artistic communicative expression, often facing early life confusion to gain profound wisdom before mastering their powerful gifts for humanity. That's just so bizarre to me sometimes. But look, if you're looking for kind of a shift, or if you feel like you need a redirection, or you want to connect with somebody, reach out to Terri Rodabaugh or Rhonda Russo. Again, it's Lifting the Veil on Facebook, and reach out to them. They're phenomenal people, and they're local here, and we love them both. All right. Thank you guys so much for sticking around today. Tonight, 6:00, Blaine Young interviews Alan Winnick, an attorney who's been in Frederick for 50 years. He's just retiring, and I'm sure he's got some stories to tell for sure. That's going to be live tonight at 6 p.m. The Healing Journey will also stream this afternoon, 1:00. So you can check in for the Healing Journey. Today, I believe it is, oh gosh, I can't even remember the subject, but it's Shannon is amazing. She is a master Reiki teacher, herbalist. I want to say she's talking about herbs, but I can't remember now, actually. But it's great. It'll be great. You can look for the promotion on Everything Frederick Live, YouTube, and Everything Frederick Live Facebook page. Anyway, have an amazing day. Thank you so much for everything you guys do to support what I do. I can't do it without you. But when you get out there, I'm going to try to do this too. Let's be great.
Sponsored by Fusion Car Wash. Now with 2 locations in Frederick to serve you. One on Spectrum Drive near the FSK Mall, which is a full-service location. And TJ Drive with self-serve vacuums. Download the free Fusion Car Wash app and sign up for a monthly membership. And you can keep all your cars clean daily. FusionCarWash.com.